Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chalene Scott, and I work as the Learning Support Manager and Designated Safeguarding Lead at Barnet and Southgate College. My presentation will be demonstrating, telling you all about the student services that we have available at the college. So, as part of the Learning Support team, we like to be able to deliver a student-centred approach which enables students to receive the best support possible for their needs, and whether that's getting support and liaising with parents, with previous education providers, external agencies, and ensuring that they receive appropriate support from their friends and peers. As a Learning Support Manager, my aim is to ensure all students have a positive experience. And what we do as staff, we review students and parents' views to ensure that we get advice from students and parents to ensure we have the right facilities and resources available for students to access their curriculum and reduce any barriers to learning. All staff who work within the Learning Support team are committed to ensuring all our students are able to receive the appropriate support for their needs, to increase their independence in their learning, their progress and future development. As a team, we want all students to be prepared for their next steps. That would enable them to provide them with the right tools, support and strategies so that they can work towards achieving their future aspirations and goals, whether this is to work and progress into higher education, training or employment. At the college, our Learning Support local offer comprises of tutorials and awareness delivered by the progression coaches, assistive technology that we provide students with the right equipment to support them to learn independently, whether this is using Claro Read, Dragon, which is software that we can download onto student computers, and that will help them during formal exams or to support their normal way of working. For those that may have physical disabilities or difficulties accessing the different parts of the college, we will also conduct health and risk assessments. And we also support study and learning development skills, which is available by the learning coaches within the LRC. We also have TAs that will be able to support in class and learning support tutors supporting outside. We provide access arrangements for students conducting formal exams for their GCSE or BTECs and conduct assessments and liaising with their previous schools on what support they previously received. We also support attendance and engagement through our welfare team and also provide bespoke ICT, English and maths support. We also help students by signposting and referring them to external agencies or support that will enable them to receive any particular support that is personal to their needs, as well as delivering safeguarding and pastoral welfare support to students that may be experiencing personal difficulties in actually attending college or even accessing the curriculum. Currently, as part of the lockdown, we do support students both face-to-face as well as providing learning support online to ensure that all students are able to access the appropriate support from the various different support teams within the student support services. Our student support services team offers both one-to-one support, workshop and classroom delivery. Our one-to-one support can be delivered through our counselling service, our careers advisors, learning coaches who are available in the LRC, and we provide one-to-one support through our specialist learning support tutors that enable students to support with their academic skills, study skills, organisation and time management. We have a range of welfare advisors and a specialist safeguarding support team also. For our workshop and classroom delivery, our careers advisors and our learning support practitioners will come into classrooms and deliver appropriate support, as well as our teaching assistants and our progression coaches that provide awareness in workshops on various different life skills. And we also have an ALS placement officer that will provide specialist support working with external agencies such as CAMS or educational psychologists, particularly for those students that have an education healthcare plan or require specific specialist support. Our assistive technology coordinator will also conduct assessments and provide advice to students on the most suitable technology that will support them in their learning, whether that is putting programs on their laptops such as Tarot Read that supports students both in formal exams and to support their normal way of working. And we have an exams access arrangement advisor who will also conduct assessments for students that may need specialist support during their exams. So what students thought about the support they received whilst studying at Barnet and Southgate College? So students felt that the support enabled them to pass their courses. They found it extremely helpful, particularly when it came to their writing and reading, which enabled them to receive merits and distinctions on their course. The support also helped with them with personal situations in overcoming working remotely during the lockdown. So regardless whether students are able to access the college site or are actually receiving support from home, we also have that support available to students regardless. Students felt that the counsellor was able to assist them with their dyslexia and reduce any anxiety towards them future exams or even passing their course, and enable them to progress onto university. Students also thought that the last year, despite the lockdown, it had been a great experience for them, and they were really pleased about the course that they were on, as it supported them to work towards their future aspirations. From the learning support staff, they were able to get support to practice doing their assignments, which enabled them to improve their English skills, particularly with their writing. And also students still accessed work placement, which helps them on their specific course, such as if you're attending a childcare course, the support is still accessible to students, whether you're on work placement also. They found it a fun experience and enabled them to enjoy the different aspects of working with children. Students also like to thank their TAs, particularly we have a TA called Anna who had been by that student's side and helped enable them to push themselves to work to be the best that they can be on their course, reduce any anxiety if students feel that they panic a lot of the time. Our staff provide a real caring support to enable students to feel calm and really support them to work towards completing their course despite any challenges that they may have. Our TAs and in-class support staff also try to enable students to have a real relaxed environment in the classroom so that they can enjoy their learning. They actually found the support really helpful in order to keep them on track with their work and to progress towards completing their qualification. Staff within the student services are really helpful towards students' needs. We listen to their views and provide the best support possible that we can by really ensuring students receive something bespoke for their personal needs. So if you would like or feel that you may require additional learning support, you can always email the learning support team at learningsupport@barnetandSouthgate.ac.uk. If you are thinking about coming to the college and you have an education healthcare plan or a specific learning support need, please do send any evidence to this email address. It's always best to send this information in before you enrol, and that will enable us as a team to ensure that you get the right support right from the very beginning that you start your course. If you are entitled to exam arrangements, please do forward the evidence from your previous school as soon as possible, and that will enable us to assess your needs very timely, particularly before exams start. If you also access support from any external agencies, we are more than happy to speak to any like CAM specialists, any speech and language therapists, educational psychologists or occupational therapists to ensure that we can put the right measures in place to access the curriculum, and also this information will be shared with your personal tutor, the curriculum managers, or any staff working directly with those students, so that we are able to provide a nice consistent approach to your learning and to provide the right support as well. If you feel you would like to just have a chat with any of the learning support team, please do contact us, whether this is for any particular query or you feel that you may require any additional support. We're more than happy to talk you through what support we're able to offer and what steps you'll need to take in order to ensure that we have all the right information appropriate for your needs. We're also happy to speak to any previous schools or professionals so that we can actually work with those professionals that are supporting you outside of college to ensure that that support is consistent when you are learning in the classroom. So yeah, please do contact us. We're more than willing to help, and we just want to ensure that all students get the best experience in their learning. So that's enough for me, thank you. And I'm going to pass you on to my colleague who will be able to explain the different support available for students through the Careers Advisory Team. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. So my name is Joelle and I'm a careers advisor at the Southgate campus of Barnet and Southgate College. So today I'm going to be talking about choosing courses and give you an overview of the courses that we do at the college and different college sites. Just to also let you know that anybody who wants to have a one-to-one careers appointment before applying, before joining the college, that's available as well. You can do it face-to-face or by email, or over the phone, whichever you prefer. Next slide, please. Okay, so I think we've covered that. So if we just go to the first slide. Next slide. Okay, so at Barnet Southgate College, we have a range of courses at GCSE and A-level. So basically, GCSEs and A-levels are mainly assessed via exams. GCSEs are level 2 courses and A-levels are level 3. So we do them in a range of subjects and they're good for people who want to keep their career options open. Next slide, please. We also do a range of BTEC and UAL courses. So these are a mixture of vocational and academic roles, and it will give you knowledge and understanding, skills for a job area. It will also give you qualifications to go to university to BTEC and UALs from level 1 to level 3. They are mainly assessed by coursework, although some of them do have externally assessed exams. Some examples about BTEC and UAL courses are art design, IT, and sport, which we do at different campuses. Next slide, please. So, in addition to GCSE, BTEC, and UAL, we also offer a range of vocational courses. These are courses that will give you skills which are specific to your job. For example, childcare, to work as a nutrition, a plumber, to therapist. So with a vocational course, it's mainly assessed via coursework and skills tests. And we do offer them in a range of levels from level 1 to level 3. So these are courses that will give you specific skills for a job. Next slide, please. What we have available for adults are what we call access courses. So these are for adults who do not have the qualifications to go to university, but would like to go to university. They're level 3 equivalent, so they're basically equivalent to A levels. They're only available for adults at 19, and some of the examples of the access courses we do are law, nursing, and social work. So these are 1-year courses for adults to prepare you for higher education. We have a range of higher education, so university level courses as well available at Barnet and Southgate College. So these are what we call level 4 to 6. Higher education is level 4 to 6. We have a range of those HNCs, foundation degrees, and extended degrees also. Those areas that we do higher education courses include business, child and youth studies, engineering, and sport. Next slide, please. So the other courses that we offer are English and maths courses. So things like ESOL. ESOL is English as your first language. We offer ESOL courses. Functional skills, we offer GCSE English and maths, as well as functional skills, English and maths for adults and young people. So these are, in addition, most 16 to 18-year-olds, if they do not have GCSE English and maths, will have to also do English and maths course. And we also offer these qualifications, which are mainly free. English and maths, GCSE, and functional skills are not useful. Mainly free to adults over 19. Next slide, please. So if we look at talking about entry requirements for different courses, so usually our level 4 to 6 courses are higher education courses. So usually for a level 4 course, you will need level 3 qualifications, such as A-level access or beta level 3. However, sometimes with work experience, you may be able to access a higher education course at level 4 and 6. Level 3 access courses, you usually would need English and maths, functional skills, or GCSE passes in order to access the course. And for a level 3 course, you usually need 4 to 6 GCSEs at grades 4 to 9 or a relevant level 2 qualification. Next slide, please. For level 2 courses, you might need some GCSEs at level 3 or above, or you may also need level 1 qualification. And for level 1 courses, you may need some GCSEs at grade 2 and above, or entry level qualifications, but sometimes no qualification depending on. Next slide, please. So this presentation will be available after the webinar today. This table basically shows you the different levels and where qualifications fall within those levels. For example, from entry level to level 7, level 8. So as you can see, Barnet and Southgate College does offer a full range of courses from entry to level 6. Next slide, please. So how do you choose the right course? Think about the career that you want to do. Do you have any career ideas of what you would like to do in the future? This slide contains some resources that might help you with that. How do you learn and perform best? For example, do you work well at exams? Do you prefer coursework? These are some of the things that you can think about. What level are you currently at, or what level are you likely to reach? That's a really good thing to think about when you're choosing a course. And do you need further information or advice? So as I've said, Barnet and Southgate College careers advisors are available for one-to-one careers appointments for anybody who's interested in studying with the college. Next slide, please. So here I've included some websites that you can look at to help you with choosing careers, looking at qualifications you might need for a certain career. And I've also included my contact details here if anybody would like some further advice. That's it from me. Any questions? So questions come up, can you do a BTEC and A-level at the same time? Not usually, but however, there have been some cases where on some BTEC courses, students are allowed to choose one additional A-level subject. So it usually depends on the timetable and whether the BTEC course that you've chosen fits in with the A-level choice that you want to do as well. So we've got a question, can my son get careers advice throughout his course? Absolutely. We are open to students to book careers appointments Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. At the moment, we're doing a lot of that work remotely over Teams, which is what we use with our students, or they can come into the library, book a careers appointment, and we also offer careers advice through tutorials and workshops. Okay, so when do completed applications have to be in? So basically we recruit throughout the year. So applications are open for courses which start in September 2021 now. We do recruit throughout the year and definitely for some of our more competitive courses, the earlier the better. So we've got a question, are you still on campus or is it all remote? No, we are actually delivering all some of our workshops on campus. We are, as careers advisors, we are in most of the week. We deliver, even if we're delivering online, we are available on campus. Okay. So another question, my daughter is doing online one-to-one sessions at the minute due to COVID. Will there be any face-to-face sessions in the new year? So as I said, I think I answered that question. We are doing both face-to-face and online careers advice sessions. Okay, so I think that's it. That's all from me. So my contact details are on the slides. Please, if anybody needs to contact me, please do so.
Hi, we had some questions